Never fails. Good evening,
Of course.
good morning,
Constant.
good afternoon, wherever the hell you may be. I'm Bubba,
And
And
we're
we're
the
the
Filipinas.
Filipinas.
and thank you for joining us. I hope everybody is doing well this evening.
Yep.
So, how was your week, ladies?
Well, we didn't actually have a weekend,
It's
Baba.
quite,
So we don't have a clear distinction between weekends.
you know,
But our week is always busy. We really have an active lifestyle. We went to the seminar yesterday. We met a
Oh,
couple of
okay.
friends.
How was the seminar?
It was we learned a lot from the seminar,
What
and
did you learn?
it was a lot of dentists from our college, alumni dentists attended the seminar, and we got to meet our batchmates again.
Get to meet your what?
Batchmates,
our
Match?
classmates.
classmates
Oh,
from the
classmates. I
college.
thought you said
Yeah,
matchmates. I'm
sorry.
like, oh, okay.
What did you hear?
Uh,
Batch.
I was say, what did it turn into
Huh?
I was gonna say, did it turn into a blind dating thing?
What?
Ah,
Oh my God! I will try that. I want to try that
Do
this
you really?
Valentine. I've never tried that. Good
That's
idea, Baba.
not really. You can meet
Why?
them.
why?
Have you ever tried
Well,
it?
I don't know. Here's the thing.
Have you ever
It
tried
doesn't
blind
seem to
dating?
matter. If it's the
Speed
right
dating?
person, it's the right person,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. I
regardless
agree. Yeah,
of how you
yeah.
meet them, whether it's online or whether you meet
In
them
person.
at church.
In person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree.
That doesn't want.
True.
So it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, there
It's
are a lot
based
of
on your personal
uh,
experience.
there are a
Yes,
lot of
indeed.
uh, modes modes of meeting.
You can meet a
Anyway,
psycho just as easily at church as you can on the internet. So hey,
yeah.
it doesn't matter. Damn dog. God.
Yeah, he
Regular
knows
show.
it's gonna be our show tonight, so he wants to join us.
Oh yeah. Always. Always in the evening. Okay. So you ladies want to introduce our topics for tonight? I
All
don't
right.
anything
Okay.
interesting
Okay.
has really
Um.
happened in the Philippines this week.
Oh,
Um,
we're not.
I
We
haven't really heard of anything interesting,
didn't.
so
We didn't. We didn't read on the news
I
today.
haven't seen the news for about
Yeah,
a
we've
few
been
days,
so
so
focused on other things
I can't say anything.
regarding our profession, so we can
well they want
contribute. Same.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
same. No real interesting news. Other than Trump's getting
Yeah.
America back on track, it seems.
Well, how would you say he's making America back on track? What's your
Well,
uh what is
jobs are increasing.
Mm-hmm.
mm,
Uh, that's
what
always a
kind of
good
job?
thing.
Yes, of course.
Uh, I think a variety.
Like what?
I think manufacturing jobs are on the rise.
Manufacturing. Oh,
Manufacturing, yes.
but they pay
Hell, if he could
because
just
there
take
are a
us
lot of
back,
companies.
if he could just take us back to the mid '80s, that would be awesome.
Oh, because a lot of American-owned companies have manufacturing.
Well, a lot of them have their manufacturing in China,
Yeah.
but you're
So
getting all
how would
these
they?
Chinese scandals and everything else,
Mm-hmm.
and you know, it's just
It's always a wonder to me how they can compensate for the very expensive labor there in America as compared to China.
Or I
I
think
just,
the factories are now transferred to other countries too.
oh yeah. He
Well,
said in US.
Yeah.
and here's the thing. Here's the thing though too. China, the quality in China
Huh?
isn't all that happening, really. Um, well, just the rice thing for example.
Mm-hmm.
They were also selling drywall that contained asbestos, which is illegal in the United States.
Oh, but a lot of the houses aren't a lot of houses
Made
in the
up.
United States have drywall.
Yep, they do.
Then why would it be illegal?
What's that?
If it's now illegal, then do you
No,
have to
it's not
take?
illegal to use sheetrock or drywall or gypsum board, as it's also called. I've
Mhm.
actually seen it here once or twice in a hardware store, a very big one. But
Oh.
but you don't have you can't put asbestos in sheetrock in the United States. It's illegal. It's very illegal
Mm,
because it's been shown
yes,
to have cancer
yeah.
causing agents.
Long-term effects in
Yeah.
long-term effects
Yeah, and it's
in
kind
the
of
health.
funny because I think, a lot of schools I probably went to growing up probably had asbestos in them. And probably the
Mm,
same with most of our audience.
okay.
So, okay. So, would you like to introduce the topics? I'm sorry, I cut you off.
No
No,
problem.
we're actually looking for a news, but we don't have the time to read it now.
No, nothing
Anyway,
newsworthy for today.
yeah. Maybe probably next week. Let's try. Anyway, so tonight's topic is a little bit interesting. I just thought about it a while ago as I was resting from the clinic because this is a little bit interesting because this is what we've always thought about one way or another, at least once in our lives. I actually thought about dream jobs, but apparently
Hmm.
Baba searched
The
the
weirdest.
weirdest jobs. So we're kind of just gonna have it combined.
Chicken
Anyway,
sexer.
for a lot of
It,
us, we sought for the jobs that has a high demand and a high paying salary, but it's not always the best jobs.
Is that your
Yes,
dream job?
yes, it's not a dream job. A lot of us tries to find the job that sustains our needs, and of course includes the obvious it to finance our necessities, our education, travel, whatever needs. So we try to find a lucrative career, but as we go along, we figure out that there are jobs that are really interesting. So it's sad to say that a lot of us end up in careers that we figure out after after a year or more that we don't like it. So then I decided to tonight that we can talk about those kind of jobs that we've always dreamed about. So there. So Baba has one. How many have you prepared, Baba?
What's your dream job?
Dream job, dream or whatever, just a weird, interesting
dream
job that
job.
you can imagine yourself. Yeah.
Well, what would be cool would be I would like as long as she was hot, or she could even be ugly. With what they get paid, hell, I'd do it. Is
What?
a professional snuggler.
Oh,
Mm.
but you know, the cuddler should be platonic.
That's fine. I mean,
Yeah.
$1 per minute,
Yeah,
and
so in
a session lasts for anywhere from 15 minutes to 5 hours.
15 minutes of cuddling.
$1. Yep,
not
50,
bad.
50
Oh, you
bucks
you
for
want to
50
be
minutes.
you want to be the cuddler?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
And if
That's
she's not
nice.
all that hot, I'll charge her like $2 a minute. You know.
Oh my god.
Probably
Oh my god.
they like
Maybe
hugging you.
you'll charge us $5 a minute.
That's funny. And then another cool job is a
Yes.
professional stand-in.
Huh?
What?
A professional
Professional
stand-in.
what? Stand in.
Stand-in.
Ah, yeah, I've
Uh,
read about that.
you just stand
Who
there
were you
and
gonna be? Uh, who Hollywood actor would you be standing
You
in?
know, I don't know, to be honest.
Can you care to professional stand-in?
Maybe a younger Bill Murray, I guess. When I was
Huh?
younger, people told me I looked like him or Macaulay or Sean Penn rather. But I don't think I look anything like Sean Penn. But Bill Murray, I could
Sean
see.
Penn. Ah,
I don't like
okay,
Sean
okay,
Penn.
okay.
He's a great actor. Well, no, he's
I
a
mean,
great
I wanna
actor, but
be
I hate his
who?
politics.
Who?
Sean Penn.
Ah, Sean Penn. Yeah, he's a great actor. How about Sean Connery? Would you be a stand-in for Sean Connery
No, I
when he
wish. I
was
like
younger?
Sean. No, I doubt it. Sean
When he
was the
was,
man.
yeah, 007.
Yep,
Classic,
exactly.
classic. I would be a
How about you?
stand-in for Vanessa Hudgens.
I'm not sure
Oh,
if
really? I doubt. You
No,
look
I'm
much
not
better than
saying I
she
look
does.
like her. I'm saying maybe we have the same build, but she's taller.
Yes. Well, stand-ins, what
That's just my dream.
they do it to test the lighting and all
Anyway,
that stuff.
huh?
They do it to test the lighting and that stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. To save the time of the Hollywood actor because they will end up paying a lot more if they let the Hollywood actor stand in while they're trying to test for the lights.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is your ladies?
Oh, you only have two. Okay. Actually, professional snuggler is also on my list. It's funny
There
though
you
because when we were in the mall, we saw a group of young people having cosplays, and then there's this girl. I thought Louis knows her because Louis hugged the young girl. So I said, "Huh? Do you know her?" Apparently, I saw. I She was holding a card paper with labeled "free hug." So yeah, I would be a professional snuggler too.
who doesn't want to be hugged.
Eh,
Hmm.
syempre, depends on who you hug.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now, how about a water slide tester?
oh,
Ano?
I
In the
would.
UK,
That
a
sounds
summer
interesting.
a summer job it pays approximately $30,000
Wow.
For?
just
Can
for a
I
summer. They pay for
can I
everything,
Summer
apply for that
vacation.
expenses,
water
everything.
slide, sir?
Nakita ko.
Can I apply for that? But it's not probably it's not gonna be accurate.
Well, you travel around the world and they pay for your travel expenses and everything. Plus, you get a nice salary.
Oh,
They want to know if their hotels or your vacation houses are great. You're the one testing or making a review.
Yeah, you do a
So,
review. You test it on adrenaline factor, biggest splash.
mhm.
That's pretty awesome.
You're having
nice.
fun at the same time getting paid.
Yeah, that's the kind of job.
That's
That's
the
the
best
kind of
job
dream job.
that you want.
Yep. Anyway, I have on my list. I'm not sure how do you say this? Sommelier. Well,
A
anyway, it's a
what?
sommelier.
Oh, wine taster.
Yeah, wine taster, wine
Smell.
expert. By themselves. They offer clients like hotels, wine
Mhm.
recommendations, and travels the world to source new products. So that's a dream job. You get paid tasting wine and recommending them. It's like you always do that, except you get paid in the process and you get to travel. Yeah, so if customers have questions or recommendations, they need to ask the sommelier, and she or he picks it out precisely the right wine to go with the meal. So it
Oh.
apparently depends on the meal. The recommendation would depend on the taste of the meal. So and they go to the vineyards and wineries. Yeah. How about would you like that? Oh, who wouldn't
Oh, we're
like
gonna have
that? I
we're
would do
gonna
that for free. How much more if I'm gonna get paid for that?
Because she's alcoholic.
I'm not. I've never drank alcohol.
Oh.
You- oh, yeah, me neither.
Man,
I've never drank.
what? What? What's an alcohol?
Oh. I'm looking. Did you ladies look at the 25 of the weirdest jobs on earth?
Ah, the one that you sent.
Yeah, have you looked at that yet?
Yeah, I've checked it.
Number
The one.
23
Yeah.
Wait.
and 21.
23, you mention it.
What's that?
That is why you're laughing.
Yeah, I looked at 23 and I'm like, how would you, what would you say if people ask what you do for a living?
Yeah, the number
I
23.
probably have that.
If you are asked to engineer an underwear to reduce
Oh yeah.
the
My
unpleasant
gosh.
the unpleasant smell of your fart. Hmm.
Go ahead and read the
So
whole
who
thing,
will
10 or Louis, please.
Flatulence. No. What did you read?
Number
yeah,
The
23, read the
flatulence.
whole thing and the caption underneath.
Flatulence
flatulence smell
smell
reduction
reduction underwear.
underwear maker. These guys are basically tasked with engineering underwear that reduces the typically unpleasant post-fart stink. So who will smell to know that the smell was reduced? So you'll be dizzy at the end of the day trying to figure out if the smell reduced significantly. 21.
What's 21?
Mm,
Breathe. Yeah, you know what? It, this was my job before, dog breath sniffer, because I smell
parang nawala siya.
Baba. Baba,
Hello?
are you still there? Are we still live? Ah, are we still live?
I think no. Wala
Kasi
siya.
sa'yo may ano ipag
Wala. Oh.
hindi nga tayo live.
Wala naman tayong control. Ang out niya ito. Lord. Wake up na ako. Still live. Bubba is missing.
Hello.
Keep going,
Oh,
yan.
all
Yeah, there
right.
it is. Are we are they hearing us if they do they hear us if we get disconnected, or are you the one controlling the channel?
No, I just got disconnected.
Oh, so we're
Mm,
still online then.
Yeah, I think
Baba.
so. You guys could. I think
Okay,
so.
okay.
so you cannot figure out if we can. Ah, okay, you can hear
Okay,
us.
says answers. She read my
Okay.
mind.
Baba,
Anyway,
you
Cool.
said that you were ate by your dog.
we hear everything.
Yeah,
Ah,
the
please.
dog ate
Answer.
Bubba.
Okay, okay.
Okay,
I'm trying
ladies,
to
I'm
figure
just gonna
out
run
if
to the little.
we're
I'm
still
going to run
live.
to the little boys' room, so I'm gonna mute myself.
Anyway,
But keep,
so
but keep
one,
on going.
one on my job, I on my list is also biker photographer for Google Maps. So this training program recruits applicants from the US and provides candidates with education training and paid experience to drive a bike. Oh, what can you say about that?
Wow, it's a cool job.
That's it. Would you be applying for that job if you're not a dentist?
Why not? 'Cause your shots can be seen
No,
through the
that's not
internet.
technically that's not gonna be under your name.
Ah, there's no
That's gonna be
problem.
for the that's gonna be for the
Imagine that you're riding
Google
your
Maps,
bicycle and then trying to
and then
go to
getting
the
paid for
places
it.
and then yeah.
Yeah, oh my gosh. I mean, if I had known that there are these kinds of jobs,
Would you apply?
yes, of course. I wouldn't. I'm
But I
not sure
think
if I'm gonna study for more than 6 years or more than 7 8 years anymore.
hmm, what if
Because mm,
all the places in the world are already mapped, so you'll be jobless
I'll find another job.
as a dog sniffer.
A dog sniffing.
If I will have a dream job, I want to be a live stream eater and traveler.
What's that?
So I'll be able to go to places and eat food and travel live and show it to the world how happy I am. And it's for free. Imagine that you're going to travel to places. Oh, Baba! Where are you?
Why? What happened?
They still hear us.
Yeah, of
Okay.
course. Anyway, so one I searched for something here. It's a professional wingman, wing woman, wing person, which who embodies reassurance to the casual observer. Particularly, he tries to look for potential dates and then make the environment a little bit friendly, like a real wingman or wing woman. And then they serve as your guardian, ego booster, and suggest that you are a catch for other observers. So
Mm-hmm.
that's a professional wingman, professional wing woman.
What else do you have on your list? Wait.
Professional wing woman, and then you jump at the next.
Yeah, it's a good job. Actually, all the jobs are great. So just have probably trying one jobs.
Yeah, because in our generation and in our current status, we looked for the job that has long term potential. That's why we never thought about these kinds of jobs, like bloggers, those kinds of jobs. We're all professionals. So yes, I will I always your wing woman.
Really?
Sometimes.
What
Sometimes.
else? Other dream jobs. Actually, dream jobs are depends on what do you probably the things that make you happy will be your dream jobs. So what are the things that makes us happy? Well, travel,
Eat.
eat, go to unique places. So, a tour guide or an international tour guide can be a great job
Yeah.
also because you can get to visit a lot of places at the same time, meet many people, and then you're paid. Remember
Getting paid for it.
our tour guide Marky?
Mm-hmm.
He is able to experience a lot of things again and again, being paid.
Yeah.
Go deep diving, swimming, um, trekking mountains,
Yeah. Oh my
snorkeling.
gosh.
Imagine how great being a tour guide.
But at your current status,
Mm-hmm.
honestly,
Mm-hmm.
would you leave your job? Let's say for about a month. Would you leave your profession for this kind of job, like you know, in some parts of the world, the water slide tester? Would you?
A
Are you that?
month for a
Yeah,
month, I think it won't hurt.
for
I'll
now.
try.
You're gonna leave me with all the patients then?
I think you'll do a great job. Just work
Oh
for
my
me
god.
and then I'll come back with
Okay.
pasalubong.
Okay. So now if you leave to be a water slide tester, I will leave to be a professional sleeper.
Wow.
So a professional sleeper, whether that their duty is to sleep for scientific studies. So you literally have the dream job. The salary is around $15,000 a year. So you get
Not
paid.
bad.
Not, of course, not bad because
You're getting paid to sleep. Getting to sleep.
this person sleeps. She has more
Pesos,
money.
that'd be a lot of money.
What?
Yeah, well, every $1,000 is 50,000 pesos. So,
50? What? $1,000? No. The salary of the professional sleepers, 50, $15,000 a year.
Mm, not
yeah,
A
bad.
year.
yeah,
So, says asking who is a better wing woman.
I am.
Really?
I don't know. No, we don't find each other dates. No, just kidding. We're just joking around because, you know, let her find. I don't know.
what a fun road date, right?
Let her find.
We just actually don't find. We just go together and go out.
And then find.
Oh,
No.
okay.
It's
That would be that would
nothing
be
intentional.
750,000 pesos a year.
The
You have to
Professional
find your own
sleeper.
dates.
why would it sound horrible? Why?
What? Don't a lot of gentlemen ask you ladies out?
Well, you know what, Baba? It's
Yeah.
different now. When we were students, um, we like for example, we are a class of around 40 people, and the number of guys are only six, around that. So we were studying for hours, and we we see these guys every day. Not all of them are straight guys. So when we were in college, we don't have a lot of dates because we just study a lot. And then now that we're professionals, there are guys who ask us out more than when we were in college. Also, maybe because we get to meet people from outside now than before. You know. So yes. And we go out to be to know know people.
Really? So you just go out with each other a lot?
Huh?
You just go out with each other a lot?
Who?
You and Maria or Louie?
Because it's not it's what do you call this? It's inevitable because we work at the same clinic. We own the same clinic. We don't go out. We don't go out just the two of us. Sometimes with friends. Sometimes we go out individually. Depends on the day.
Okay. Now,
Or depends if
now
okay.
when you go out as a group, are most of your friends female or male?
Well,
It depends.
I have I have a lot of. It depends on the group of people I hang out with. I have a lot of friends who are mostly males, and I also have who, some friends who are mostly females. So it depends on who's available actually. So
Okay.
we don't what do you call this? We try as much as possible not to talk about dentistry outside the clinic. But because
Okay.
sometimes
So you don't look
we
at somebody
are
and say, "Wow,
um,
I could really help
huh?
his smile." You don't look at somebody and say,
But
"Wow, I could really improve that smile."
yeah, at the back of our minds, of course. But we don't we don't mention it anymore
As much as
as
possible,
much
we
as
don't try.
possible.
Well,
Sometimes,
because
sometimes
it's inevitable. Yeah.
we try. Sometimes we meet people. We already know that there's a dead tooth, so we try not
To look at it
to
or
look
pay
at it,
attention.
or not. We try not to look at that part of the face. So, and then we also try not to talk about it after
Okay.
because it's not what's important anyway,
Okay.
and it has to be kind of be.
I got a question for you because I'm sure the guys probably got to be thinking this too. Have you ever had a guy come to kiss you, and when you
Hmm?
smell his breath, it's like, oh my god.
Oh, so what's your question?
Have you ever had a guy go to kiss you and you got a whiff of his breath and thought, damn, his breath's stinking?
Hmm.
I think even though it's just social distance, you can still smell. Even if
Yeah.
not
That's a social distance.
Of course,
so.
that's what alcohol's for, right? It kills germs.
Oh my
That's funny.
god. Well, back the question to you.
Me?
Were you ever stuck in that situation, or have you ever been in that situation?
Actually, no.
Oh, okay,
Wow.
that's good.
No. And here's the thing too, when I would go on dates being a smoker, I would
Mm-hmm.
always take Tic Tacs, like cinnamon, which I've never seen cinnamon flavored Tic Tacs here. But I would usually do
Okay,
either them or cinnamon Altoids.
mint colored, mint flavor.
Yeah. So I would, because it's weird. Almost every woman I've married, not married, married, but I was only married
I'm here.
once, but almost every woman I've ever dated has been a non-smoker.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah. It's a turn on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
for me, smoking, because we've seen the bad effects in the hospital of smoking. It doesn't really
Do any
do
good.
any good. So it's a turn off. in my in my opinion, not everybody's opinion. I don't judge people by those shallow stuff, but
personal preferences.
That's a personal preference. Would you,
Oh, okay.
A lot of Filipinos don't smoke.
let's say you're single or whatever,
Um,
would you date someone who, who smokes or who has
But
a
Baba
breath?
smokes.
Do you smoke, Baba?
Oh,
yeah, I've told you I smoke.
yeah.
Ah, okay.
Have you
Okay.
registered smoke?
Okay. How many sticks a day? The
Uh,
police.
believe
Ahem, ahem.
it varies.
Huh?
It varies.
It varies. Does it depend on what? The level of stress? They said that
Yes,
that
if just Bubba Smoke, if you heard his voice. I
uh
well,
You
lately
hear
I've been
this voice.
smoking.
so that's why you're coughing.
lately, lately I've been
Yeah,
That's a
that's the
smoking.
symptom
reason.
of chronic. That's why
Chronic
I thought
obstructive.
you're just allergic cough. It was just an
No,
allergic.
no, I smoke. God no.
That's
I
the
quit for over a year,
Yeah, I
and
think he
then
asked me about a medication about smoking.
yeah, I did, and then but here, but then I quit for over a
But
year, and then my wife
then,
said she wanted a divorce, and so then I started smoking cigars.
mm,
that's stronger.
Yeah,
Have you
and
ever
now I just smoke cigarettes because now before I came here, I was vaping and I was smoking clove cigars, little clove cigars, but the kind I
wow,
smoke can't find them here. So
float cigars? We I tried to buy one of those in vegan. I cook them. Is
so
that? I'm not sure of the specifics. Not a
Baba,
real good.
yeah, Graham vapes. I know
you
he
should use.
vapes. He's like a
Yeah,
vape
especially now
connoisseur.
that they have excise tax,
But
it's
I
gonna be
think
a lot more
a
expensive.
friend of mine told me that vape is more dangerous than smoking
Bakit?
Okay, so
because
I should just keep on smoking.
more concentrated.
It
Mm,
depends on nicotine that
well,
you
here's the thing
use.
that you could get it down to where you don't have any nicotine in the vape either. You
Yeah.
can
Mm-hmm.
slowly take your dosage of nicotine down. Like when I vaped, I did like a 21, which is really strong because
Very
I
strong.
Na
smoked
ano?
because I smoked clove
Concentration
cigars
of
with filters that look like black cigarettes, and I inhaled them.
pwesto natin. Ganun na lang. Anyway, I just read right now one of the weird jobs that the link that you sent us, it has a professional apologizer. So they're hired by professional
That would be
professional apology
funny.
services to apologize on behalf of people. And it's not even a
Really?
joke.
I'll qualify for that.
Oh yeah, you could. So what's the personality? What's the ano yun? Yung
The tan.
characteristics that 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 the person should have. The
Mm,
person should be sorry.
it's not egoistic. The person should not be egoistic.
The person should anyway. Yeah, you could. I can't.
Huh. How about dog breath sniffer?
You
Mm,
know what? I tried smelling my dog's breath. And then because I always so if I smell that it's already bad, I brush their teeth.
so you can
Really? You
qualify.
brush your dog's
Yeah.
teeth?
Yeah, when you're maintaining, when you're taking care of dogs, you're gonna have to take care of their coat, their nails, their
Uh-huh.
ears, their teeth. Because I've bred a lot of dogs before, so I didn't know I can get paid by that. It doesn't uh nakakadiri. It doesn't gross me out.
Okay.
Do you think that's
Well,
gross?
no, not at all.
Okay.
In
Okay.
America, we have those. Well, I've seen them here. It says green things you can give them. It's supposed to be good for their teeth, like dentist sticks or something like that.
For dogs. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I
That's
think
funny.
there's a job
This one's
here,
funny.
the oddest job in the world can be applicable to the Philippines.
Oh,
The
yeah.
pusher, the Oshiya in Japan.
The
Or
Oshia in Japan.
Oshiya, it's the job eh. Oshiya. So these guys are paid to push people onto trains. So
It's funny.
I take the LRT a lot, almost every day.
Huh.
So people pushed everyone. So everyone is being pushed. So you cannot actually move. You just go with the flow. You cannot go in other direction. Even though you don't move, people will carry you inside. So if you're going to be paid to be a pusher,
So they hire people to push people inside in order for them to close the doors. This applies in cities with a really large population who use the train. So they have that there in Japan.
Oh
And
yeah.
so, yeah, that's
Push
funny.
people in the train.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, yeah.
But you notice the picture of how people are like standing in line and it's all orderly.
Yeah, but they can. I don't know if they have less train proportion to the people who commute. I'm not sure. That's
it's
How
funny.
about
very
walking
applicable
around
here.
with batteries and giving people shocks? Supposedly it sobers them up. That's in Mexico.
Yeah, it's supposed to sober them up.
Which one?
People giving people shocks. So if you're drunk, probably I'll have one and then give you some shock.
Huh. Yeah, that'd be funny. All drunk, shock the hell out of them. And then, of course, there's my favorite, the elephant dressers.
You're
Now
able
that,
to dress the elephant.
You know, I've read in one blog that the elephants treat people. The elephants actually think we are cute because they think that we are like toddlers.
yeah,
Yeah, that's I don't know psychology of animals. So elephants are really friendly.
gender equality consultant, Sweden.
Yeah, I've
Mm,
read about that.
Well,
gender.
that would fall under people we would like to kill.
Why?
Why?
Why? Why so?
That's just political correctness run amok.
Mm.
But maybe. Hmm. Okay. Well, a lot. What can I say about Sweden? It's
That would
cold,
that would just be
and yeah, it's really equal, male and female.
you could be an ostrich babysitter.
Hmm.
Ostrich babysitter.
South
How about a
African.
mini hippo handler?
Equal.
Hippo handler. So you're
What?
paid just mini hippo handler. So, they bred, I think, wait, mm-hmm. Charan.
They crossbred anteaters with many hippopotamus. Hmm.
Huh.
Yeah.
And so you're paid to carry them at your palms. Be careful with it. I'm not sure. Why would you apply for that job?
Why not? I think it's cute and unique.
And then you're gonna after a month you're gonna say,
I'm done. Probably a week, but I'm not sure if I can do it for a month.
maybe I can last as a professional smuggler. Smuggler? No,
Smuggler.
not
Smuggling.
Yeah, that would be that would be a cool job, professional snuggler.
oh
And
the
you don't necessarily have to snuggle with them either. You can play a game, play chess,
yeah, yeah.
as long as
Can
it's
do it.
platonic.
As
Yeah.
long as it's platonic.
So has to be platonic. Kate,
Why do you sound sad about
here's the one that wrote. Oh,
huh?
I don't know. Here's a really weird job:
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
professional iceberg mover.
Huh?
Professional iceberg mover.
Ah, okay.
So what does it
Because
do?
you
Most
move
iceberg.
icebergs, move them out of the shipping lanes. You have the captain of the
Oh,
Titanic to thank for that one.
I've 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 watched a documentary about the Titanic. Just, my gosh, they tried to they tried to get out of the icebergs fast, but then they ended up destroying the whole ship because they collided with it sideways.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
So if
well,
they had a head-on collision with the iceberg, the Titanic would not have sunk.
here's the thing too. They were moving way too fast because
Yeah.
the captain wanted to impress the company or whatever, so he was going way too fast
Yeah.
instead of
Really?
Mm.
slowing
So
down.
it's maneuver.
Oh,
Time.
okay. That wasn't in the documentary. What was in there was that they had problem communicating. They had delay in
Mm-hmm.
the mess that there was an iceberg. So when they tried to maneuver away from the iceberg, it turned out that there was a sharp tip on the sides that cut cut from the front up to the back of the supposedly indestructible
Shit.
body of the Titanic. Yeah, they ended up cutting open the whole ship instead of just the front part.
Head-on collision.
Mm-mm. Yeah.
Ah, too bad. Lesson learned. It's a lot of lesson learned.
Magaling. Yay, yay.
Baba?
You awake? He's asleep?
Oh no. Baba is missing again. I think he's sleeping already.
Oh my god.
So what else do you have there?
I don't have. I think for me, everything that relates to traveling and eating is a is a dream job.
Yeah. So alive. Travel show. And
Yeah,
not
kind of
travel
like
blog.
that.
I think Robbie Domingo has that.
A
So
travel blog.
yeah.
But someone finances his travel blog. Of course, he's.
It's it's a TV show. So he is
Wow.
paid to travel and eat a lot of different and unique
Wow.
food in the world.
Mm-hmm.
So imagine if you have that job, you get to travel, get to eat a lot of different kinds of food on different parts of the world, and then you're paid.
Then you're gonna get paid for that.
Yeah. Sleep again. Oh no. Baba is sleeping.
He has a really bad connection.
I
Really
can
bad.
really understand. Yes, our internet at home sucks. Always get disconnected.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. My breath smells like.
Love.
Just keep on. I'll jump back on. Keep going.
Keep going. We don't have any more. We don't have.
Tommy, can you hear me?
Well, besides being a dentist,
So, besides being a dentist, what?
I know. What job? Okay. No. 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 We we're now dentists because we know that sometime in the future we can we we own our time right now. So what else can you do other than being a dentist or other than related to dentistry?
I think a lot.
What
Because,
kind of a lot?
yeah, if you have different kind, if you're fond of doing different things like traveling, cooking, or if you're fond of what painting or other stuffs, you can do it. I remember the seminar we had yesterday. The topic was life after dentistry. So
Mm-hmm.
the speaker told us that you should enjoy the fruits of your labor after retirement.
Yeah.
However,
You would you beg to
I
disagree?
beg to disagree because I think we should enjoy while working. So a job should not be a job, and you will not only work. You will not work and don't have a good time. I think you should enjoy what you work for while still travel and
Well,
young.
that's what we're doing right now.
Enjoy the
Planning for
fruits of your
retirement.
labor.
Planning for retirement already.
Yeah, planning for
No,
retirement because the
no, because
question was
we went to the seminar yesterday.
yesterday.
So this board examiner from our university was all telling us that we should do our passion
Passion right after
after
retirement.
retirement. So we kind of just looked at each other. What? So one of his passions was to play a music instrument professionally. So after working super hard,
It's the only time.
that's the only time he got. The only time he had to be a professional musician. Yeah. So now we were sorry, Baba. What happened to your
That's
internet?
okay. I don't know. It's screwing up
You
tonight.
thought you were asleep again. You were asleep again. Well, what we were that's why on our free time we try
Try
to be sane. We try to be we try to go out and what do you call this?
do a
Uh
lot of things.
Follow our passion. I actually painted last night until 3 a.m. Oil painting. Also play a lot of musical instruments. So I think that this is already a dream job. It's up to us how to have more time
Oh, okay.
for
It's up to
other
you
stuff.
if
How would you
you
spend
spend
your
your time.
time?
So I think dream job is relative. If you'll try to live a life that what you're dreaming of, then probably it's a life that you dreamed of and a job that you always wanted.
Huh?
Oh,
Mm,
Yeah. So I'll go to Tagaytay on and Batangas on the weekend. So I'll go
weekend.
what?
And
Okay.
then,
So I'll go to a church, a garden church, and then
Cool.
go to and visit our farm and harvest lettuce again and eat a lot of food. So I think I'll have a great weekend ahead.
well, I'll sleep. That's great.
Probably I'll sleep because of the great weather they're having right now.
So, what do you plan on doing on the Valentine's Day?
Me?
I should.
I'm
Oh.
asking. Are you asking me? I'm planning to sleep.
Me, I'm
Oh, I
probably,
think I'll go to
How
church.
about you, Baba?
well, what I'll probably do is just watch porn and eat Cheetos.
Uh, is that a yearly tradition, Baba?
Oh yeah, we
How
all do
many
that in
years have you
America.
been doing
Because it's Ash
that?
Wednesday.
Oh.
No. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do Valentine's Day.
There
I
are a lot of,
haven't thought that
but
far ahead yet.
I think Ken will go somewhere,
Maybe we'll go out
right?
to eat.
Somewhere there.
Hmm.
Might
Depends.
might go out to eat.
It
Well,
depends.
last year I bought her flowers
Mm-hmm.
before Valentine's Day, but she does
And
not
I
like
don't
she doesn't like live flowers because they die. So I have to
know.
get her fake flowers.
And then probably you can give her a plant of flowers,
Yeah,
so it will not die.
correct.
Fake flowers. No, flower on pots. Flowers on a pot.
Cool.
Anyway, yeah. If I have time in the future, I want to scuba dive or be a scuba dive instructor.
It sounds like you got dogs bark.
Yeah, they also heard about our show today.
So they
They wanna
attended.
join.
Oh yeah.
They want to hear you and join you and the dogs
You're
that
attracting
you
a lot of dogs, Baba.
Ah,
I
okay.
plan on the for February 14 to have my friend's bridal shower
Yeah.
or on the 15th. I'm not sure. You know what, Baba? I'm trying to organize a bridal shower for my friend. So for fun, I asked my friends if they know a professional, what do you call this? Stripper. And it's expensive.
so you want to apply?
No.
No, Baba.
Baba.
Probably
Baba.
they want to see a white butt.
Do you want to apply, Baba?
A white butt.
I'll finish your ticket. Just
Whoa!
kidding, just kidding.
If he said yes,
No, no, no.
he'll book right
That's
away.
that's a binding contract. That's too expensive because they have standards. 5,000, not so much good looking guy. It can range from 5 to 20,000.
So how will you rate yourself, Baba?
Oh my god, it's so expensive.
Good looking?
For how much?
For how much?
I said I'm
Just kidding,
average.
Above
Papa.
average?
Wow.
Max.
Average, but my eyes are a
Are
10.
special?
Yeah.
Wow.
I have
Oh,
I have very
nice.
blue eyes.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Does your
Does your son? Oh,
uh,
that we have the same question.
What's
does your
that?
son have also blue eyes?
Did your son get
No,
your blue eyes?
no.
This
He
is
has
just
very, very white skin.
but brown eyes.
What color
Brown.
is? eyes. Brown.
brown
That's a
eyes,
recessive
but his
gene
hair is like a real light. Is like light brown.
for now.
Yeah, but I don't think
Oh, what are
I don't think he's gonna have really dark hair.
oh, it's gonna turn differently. Okay. How
Okay.
what percentage? Uh, what do you call this? What are the chances that your offspring will get your blue eyes? How many percent? 25% or less?
Oh, it's a recessive
Mm,
trait.
I
It
think
is.
it's really really rare for
Mm,
for somebody
Oh,
mixed Caucasian and Asian to have blue eyes.
yes.
okay. Because one of my cousins have blue eyes. She's third generation. So I think her great grandfather has blue eyes, and she's the only one.
Sino to?
Sa kalama. She's the only one who has blue eyes. So
Really?
very, yeah, amazing. She's so white.
White as a
She
snow.
can, white as a snow.
Okay.
Anyway, I don't have a list anymore on. Oh yeah, one on my list also is, it's not new. It's a ethical hacker. I just put it on my list because it pays really big. So you try to hack into the system of a company and try if it's hackable, something like that.
I think
So
I will
it's,
not
yeah,
pass as a hacker
why
because I'm lazy doing
hacking
doing a lot of codings and
coding? Yeah, it doesn't really. I'm not a computer person.
yeah, takes a lot of patience
Hmm.
to do that job.
White hat hacker.
Baba?
Yes.
Oh,
I
I
thought
thought
you're
you're
all
gonna
you're
get.
all
So,
already
I'm
gone.
listening.
You're listening.
I'm just
So do
listening
you
to
have
you
anything in
lovely
your
ladies
list?
talk. No, well, I'm actually tired, which is weird.
well,
Well,
I
Probably
here's
you
the
had
thing.
sleep.
I was tired last night, but I still cannot go to sleep for like 3 hours.
Oh, so what did you do?
Yeah. What's that?
What did you do the time that you cannot sleep?
Well, what I did was I um I watched Netflix.
Mm. Oh, there's a job called Netflix Tagger that you're paid to watch all the Netflix episodes and then make a keyword that will be applicable for the show so that the people will be having an easy time searching for the
How much do you pay for Netflix?
I don't pay anything for it.
Oh,
I have a
wow, that's
friend of mine in the U.S. has an account, and he allows me to use it.
can we have your account?
No, he because he
um,
the way he pays
just
for it, he's
watch.
allowed to have it on like two or
Okay.
three devices.
alright.
Okay, tell us when you're gonna go offline. We're gonna use
But
it.
I've been watching a
Just
show
kidding.
called Damnation.
Oh, what's that?
Oh. Is
It's
it
really
good?
good. It's kind of set in the Depression era,
Mm.
Historical,
and
kind of
yeah,
historical story.
and it's like like I don't want to ruin it for you in case you ever see it, but it's really, really good. It's like one guy's a strike breaker and another guy is trying to unite these farmers and have them get
Mhm.
a fair price for their produce.
Mm,
So
so
it's really
time of the
good.
mm-hmm. Total. What's the title?
What's
What's the
that?
title again? What's the title again of the show that you're watching?
I'm sorry. Could you say it again, dear, and say it a little bit slower?
Sorry. What's the title again of the show that you're
Damnation.
watching? Damnation.
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 Mm.
It's really
I'll,
good.
I'll try to look it up.
That's why we don't have Netflix because we're not gonna go to work anymore.
Yeah, I'll just watch all day.
Yeah. Well, you can watch it at work if you're having a slow day. Put it on a
Um,
laptop or something.
Well,
I can't do
Or
there
your
are not
anything.
desktop. Do you have a
there's no
desktop?
what do you call this cell sites near the clinic, so it has a really slow connection.
Yeah, it's very hard.
Very hard to connect there.
So
Ah,
we need to go out
okay.
And
to the
then
clinic and go near the window
and
just to get the
then
connection.
and then because it's a commercial area, it's like it's like a city here in the south. The connection is a lot more expensive. It's twice the rate, three times the rate when it is as compared to residential rate here in the Philippines. So I computed my costing and I'm not
Ah.
ask my boss.
Who's that boss?
Will you allow me to have a connection with the clinic?
It depends. So I think she's the boss.
Sometimes I
No,
ask
no.
where.
Nandun. May pumasok na daga.
Now, lately, who's been putting in more time at the clinic?
Sorry again. Sa painting mo. Sorry, what's
Who has been putting in more time in?
the clinic?
Yes.
It's Ken. He spends around 5 to 6 days a week at the clinic. I got to spend around 3 to 4 days a week.
Anong tanong niya?
Who spends a lot?
I'm the one who spends more time in the clinic because I kind of look through the operations because sometimes when we're starting up a practice, you need someone to monitor the in and out, the flow of the patient, the what do you call this, the registrations, the taxes. So when the time comes that there's already a system and a person doing the those jobs, that's the time when I can sleep all day. I'm
Oh.
just kidding. Just kidding. Just manage and do special cases. Because sometimes I don't have anywhere any place else to go to. So I just stay there sometimes if there are no patients. So if there are no patients, I just do my hobbies or something, or watch movies or something, or read more about dentistry. It takes a lot of time opening up your own practice.
Practice.
It turns out to be uh what do you call this, a profession and at the same time a business. Yeah, a lot of those stuff are new to us because we graduated from a public school, and we also did our training at the public hospital, at the Philippine General Hospital. So yeah, finances, and bookkeeping, accounting, I have to learn on my own. Have to ask. Yeah, that's it. So it needs someone who overlooks through on a lot of stuff. And Louis is our consultant.
Nah,
Ah,
not true.
Oh.
I'm just a visitor passing by.
Have you ever had your own business, Baba?
uh,
Or has anyone in our audience?
yeah, I kind of have.
What did you have?
What did you try to
It was like a
what
side
is
business. I've had a couple
what
little side businesses before.
Mm-hmm.
Landscaping.
oh wow.
Uh, I did like handyman work,
Oh.
like that.
And then, and then what was your experience with the
It was
because
good. I mean, here's the thing, because it was like side businesses,
Mm-hmm.
which I would work like 5-10 hours a week, but I'd make great money.
Ah,
And I actually would charge enough too to where I could actually pay somebody to do it
mm,
that's
if
not
I
bad.
wanted. So,
okay. Because
mm.
I'm asking because uh so before we put
But
up our own business because we don't know anything about financing. Um, we were advised to have different separate accounts for different purposes. Like this account is for savings, for
Ah,
different from Louis' paycheck, my own paycheck, the clinic savings. Did you get that? Did you have that partition or compartmentalization of the finances?
uh,
Or your personal expenses and the business expenses is just one?
pretty much that, because it was a side business. It's not something I did full time.
Series. Okay, full time.
mm-hmm.
Like what you ladies are doing. I mean, I probably could have, but I just didn't really want to. I didn't really want the hassles.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't want to have to deal with the IRS or tax
Yeah.
Oh,
man,
In the taxes.
yeah. Because
That's a
licenses, and
job.
all that crap.
yeah. I remembered when I was trying to put up this practice. It had a lot of registration formalities for the city permit, construction, sanitary, and everything. And like I'm really lucky that my mother assisted me throughout the process, but you know, it was it was a bit of a shock. Hindi naman shock. Like something like that.
Taking baby steps
Yeah.
on
Baby
business.
steps.
Yeah, really. Literally, baby
I
steps.
want to have a side business. For my passion, it's hydroponics, something like that. Planting in not very wide land, like a vertical natural garden, something like that.
Oh, are you
Yeah.
really into gardening?
I have a black thumb, so maybe if I plant them on water with all the nutrients in it, they'll be alive.
That's my plan. You're snatching it.
You're not doing anything.
I'm doing my job. I'm researching
Okay.
the job.
Then I will have a different one. Solar panels.
So actually can do a lot for yours. There's a lot of things available for side jobs or probably side hobbies. So you just have to find one and make it happen.
That's it. And I think what Graham said earlier is true. If
Mhm.
you like what you do, or Popeye said it, excuse me. If you really enjoy what you're doing, then you're not really like going. Then it's not really like you're
A job.
working. If it's
Yeah,
your passion.
that's true.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's very very true. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
cool.
Hmm.
Okay, I, we've been on now for over an hour,
Yeah.
and I know you ladies have a life. So
Yeah.
we can go ahead and end the show. And next week
All right.
we'll have Says on Says Styles. How would you feel that? Because he said he would be happy to come on. Just let him know if you want. He's a good talker.
Yeah. It seems like it's a good talker.
Pupunta saan?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
So
All right.
we
Yeah,
can have him on next week,
Mm-hmm.
and he has his own business, but it's internet based, but I can't remember what. But he could tell you.
wow. Okay, we would like to hear about that. More about
Yeah.
that.
So we'll have Says on next week then.
Okay, is that an agreement? Let's wait for his response then.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sure it
Oh,
won't be a problem, but
Mm-hmm.
okay.
I will confirm it with him.
Okay. Or anyone in our audience.
Mm.
Yeah. Do you
Oh,
ladies have any final words, final thoughts, anything to add
Mm,
besides life is beautiful and these two lovely ladies need a Valentine's date. So, any of you
I
guys are available and
love
in town?
you.
And it looks like I'm going to be up there probably the first week of March.
Oh,
then
First,
see
second week
you.
of March.
let's see. Okay.
See you on March. Wala na siya.
Bye-bye.
Bye
Bye,
bye.
everyone. Thank you for listening. We're still live.
Have a great evening.
Evening.
Ano? Ikaw?